crawfish and laid it down in the ground and bend a piece of it. That's a miracle. Yeah, it is a miracle. I'm really on the lookout today because I think all my work is used up.
Good to go, guys. We're online.
Okay, I'll call the hearing to order. We received a petition from cattle producers in the county. We got it. We received the same petition last year. Last year, they didn't come up. They are required by the statute to get the owners of 51% of the cattle in the county to sign the petition. This year, they made the 51%, so we're required to have a hearing before we act on it, so that's what we're doing today. Everybody has a chance to let us know their feelings, so if anybody wants to speak up.
Do we have to stand up?
Yep.
You come right up here.
Right in front of the camera?
Here, go ahead.
And identify yourself.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I guess, can you see me, Mel?
Yeah, you're perfect, right?
I guess my name's Lane Yeager, and Mark Salmon and I and several other individuals decided it was time that we asked the other producers that we've been visiting with about a petition to get this coyote depredation deal taken care of for us through the Department of Livestock. And so we went around and canvassed the area and got enough petition signatures to get the petition to meet the criteria needed. We're in favor of it. We kind of wish it was another, or we would have got it last year, but we're happy with where we're at today.
Thanks, Lane. I guess I could clarify. I talked to Diane. The money won't come in until a year from now because it'll go on the tax rolls and then the money will start next year.
Sure.
But I talked to the animal predator guy in Billings, and he thought if they knew that the money was going to come in, they could start providing services maybe this year. So we'll work with that if that's the route we go.
Sure.
So,
Very good.
any more comments?
Joe, could you just tell people how this system works?
Okay,
What will
yeah.
happen if you approve it at this?
So if we do this at our meeting in an hour, the way it works, the people that own cattle in Teton County turn in their numbers to the Department of Revenue every year. So the Department of Revenue will take that number and multiply it by $1 per head, and then it'll go to the county, and then we will contract with the animal damage control people, just like we have been doing with sheep for, I don't even know how long the sheep's been in session, but basically it'll provide $1 per head, which would be about $40,000 a year, and then the APHIS people can use helicopters to control any predators that are damaging cattle. So that's the deal behind it. The sheep one's been a lot longer than I've been here, and it's been 50 cents a head, and we're down to
300.
I think it's $300 a year. There's only 1,500 sheep left on the rolls in Teton County now, so it's a sign of the times. So any further comment?
Salmon?
Question?
You bet.
Can we see who the signatures are on that petition?
Yeah. Let's see, I think I made copies of them.
Wayne, can you maybe give a little bit of background on why it's necessary? What kind of predator losses you're sustaining?
Sure.
There's copies of the,
So this kind of stuff that's been going on off and on since this fur deal. You know, everybody quit kind of hunting coyotes and they blew up on us. And these last few years, you get the wrong kind of weather during the calving season, and you can lose a few calves off and on all the time during calving season. You see a lot of them getting their tails and wiping them out, you know, getting their ears and tails and chewing them up. Some of them they don't kill, some they damage, and then the buyers won't take them because they're maimed, you know. But it's nothing to see 14, 15 coyotes while you're feeding. And, they just kept that cow goes to feed, then the calf's vulnerable. And that's where we find the loss at. And I think the state, you know, it's not reported as much as it should be, but it's up to like 15 to 2,000 head on the average a year of cattle lost to coyotes, which at today's prices is a pretty good sized number. It's just the thing that's been growing worse and worse, just because it used to hunt coyotes and now we don't get to because they're not worth anything, so, they still can, but anyway. Is that good enough, Mel?
Perfect.
Thank you.
Mark, you don't want to say anything?
Not unless I need to.
You don't have to. It's not a requirement.
I think it's one of those things that, like Lane said, I mean, we gotta keep them in check, and this is a way to supplement that USDA's predator control, I guess they call it damage control, but to subsidize those guys' budget, because our budget, their budget is whittled away by all the other calls that interfere with this deal, like on the grizzly bear deal. When them guys get called out to take care of grizzly bear problems, and then in the end, they don't get to basically kill those animals, those grizzly bears that are causing that trouble and damage. It eats up that budget that we can't use towards fly time. That's our most efficient way of controlling predators, the coyotes, and that's what we need this money for, basically.
Well, I talked to, his name is Dalen Tidwell, is the head of the Predator Control Fund. He's in Billings, and he said that absolutely every dollar raised in Teton County will be spent in Teton County. They don't pool the funds.
You don't know how much that it would be.
It would be with, I can't tell you exactly what it'll be because it'll be on next year's numbers, 2026 cattle numbers. This year it would have been $42,000. There's 42,000 head in Teton County. So it's $1 a head for every producer.
And I don't know the numbers. I'd like to know, and I'll find out, but I don't know what portion they take out for management. I mean, they've got to take out some to implement this program, you know.
And
I don't know what percentage.
I would agree, we sure don't want the lion's share of the money going to a manager. And
Yeah.
it's setting things up to the actual to take care of
Yeah.
predators.
No, it'll be run just about exactly like the sheep fund was, and I was a sheep producer for years, and it was pretty handy to be able to call somebody and have them come fly for coyotes. So I think it's a workable deal. That's what our people want.
And in our area, we've got some really good guys right now with the USDA as far as Kurt Medke and John Medke's his brother that's in Lewis and Clark County, and then Luke Peebles is off and on during the year. And we've got some really good guys, because I've heard stories in other counties in eastern Montana where they don't necessarily get a good response from some of those guys if you have the wrong people in there. You know, and it's just like everything. I mean, a good guy's gonna do a good job, and a so-so guy's gonna do not a good job. So we're fortunate, we got some good guys in our area right now.
Yeah, I'll reiterate that. They're very good. Very good to work with. I couldn't be more happier with the men we have.
Well, you gotta keep talking for 50 more minutes.
That ain't gonna happen.
The lane's here, money.
Keep it up. I don't think so. I already got scolded for getting coffee.
Scolded by whom?
It was a joking response.
Well, this is gonna be a long meeting.
Do you have to keep it open for the full hour?
It just says we have to have a hearing. I assume if we don't have any people show up in the first
think that's
15
it.
minutes, we could
Yeah.
adjourn
Yeah.
until the meeting.
I
Yeah.
think you can.
So you vote on it during the meeting?
Yes, it's an agenda item for the regular meeting.
Right.
You didn't receive any written comment?
None, no emails, no written comment. So today is the last chance to get your 2 bits worth in.
Yeah.
What part of your meeting is the agenda for this on? Towards the beginning or middle?
I have it. We have our minutes first. We don't have any road encroachments. Then we have oath of office for our new clerk of court, and then the cattle petition. So it should be
Sure.
10:05.
Yeah. Won't be long.
If you want to come back and watch us, I wouldn't be late.
Oh, it doesn't bother me to hang out, so. There's no wind and it's warm in here.
You got enough wind yesterday?
No, we had wind, but not like you guys. I mean,
Oh, really?
like it does
Blew over
sometimes.
top of you and then.
Yeah, exactly. It was worse a few days ago.
It was out of a different direction.
Is that right?
Yeah. I think the power company's got their hands full.
She had Northwestern Energy power outage map.
No, it's
The
not.
whole state is covered.
Is it?
Pretty much. You get down around Baker and Alzada and that country is not. But I don't know if that's all just co-ops or not, but then, yeah, from Wolf Point to Troy, there's just outages everywhere. And from Billings to the Canadian border.
I know they lost it in bad, but they came back on yesterday. Or last night, I can't remember. Did Shoto lose any power?
They're off for an hour.
Power out there.
It was spotty. It
Oh, yeah,
wasn't,
it wasn't
wasn't the
out
whole
about
Main
4:30
Street.
horsepower.
Yeah.
We never
it
lost
was
it.
real
At
spotty.
all.
Jeff, we're on the same deal, I think.
It's a cheap way to get your trees trimmed.
I don't know, all the lights come on. the
Boy.
pump,
Ask Mel about the cheap way to get her trees trimmed.
so that- different.
To land on something it shouldn't have.
Campus,
Sounded like it.
blocks,
Yeah.
About this far sideways.
We had the ranch
Blew my
pick up
fence yard in the
in
back,
town
fence-
at our
yard
house
fence
with a
in
water
back,
tank in
blew
the
down.
back because we didn't have to haul
Like-
water from home.
The length of this room,
And
20 feet.
a
And it's
tree
not-
limb, yay, by, I don't know,
and, you know, if it
3
comes
times
out of
my
the
height,
southwest,
maybe 15 feet.
Everything's kind of protected.
Maybe
It's
a little
kind of
bit more.
weird out of the west.
fell on the back of the truck.
Lost some shingles
It
for the
just
first time in 12 years.
kicked in the top of
Got that
the
roof
tailgate,
2013. and
broke
lost
apparently,
shingles.
probably when it hit the tailgate and then bounced off
I
the
mean,
passenger side
probably worked on it
onto
for
the
13
sidewalk
years
and
too, yeah.
put a big wooey in the pickup, the
Two
pickup box on that side. And the
Yeah.
tank is not obviously broken.
Across the
I
street,
mean,
then
there's nothing on top, but I don't know if the crack
Crack.
break the bottom.
Yeah.
So we need to look at that today. And then Mom out at the ranch lost a
Lost his power.
little metal tool shed that's, if it had hit the horse trailer, it would have
It
stopped.
stopped.
But it went right between the horse trailer and the tractor till it lodged under a wheel line in.
Scattered shit along the way.
Yeah, we're gonna go out. It was all of the tools and equipment from her dad's shop at Brady that she wanted to keep.
Yeah.
So,
Well, get to go through them again, I guess.
yeah, it was, most of it was heavy
Ones you can
stuff.
find.
Yeah.
Well, it's a quarter after. I think I will close the hearing or I'll suspend the hearing and then I'll close it at the regular meeting.
Good
In
job.
case we have some other people come.
You guys could also take just a Scotia comment at your meeting
Yeah.
if someone,
Yeah, if somebody comes to the meeting,
Misunderstood.
I'll wait and I'll close it
Yeah.
after the beginning of the meeting at 10, just to give everybody a chance if they want.
all right?
Is there a chance I could get the 2025's cow count, a copy of it? They sent it to you, I guess they